Lovely. Right, we'll get ourselves warmed up. So again, we're just shaking it out. Again, getting rid of any of that tension. Lovely. Just getting it shaken out. Just letting out my arms. They're just quite floppy. Bouncing up and down on my heels. Lovely. Okay, and then as we're marching, we'll do those wrists and we'll do all our joints in our body today. And then other direction. And then doing those shoulders. And then forwards. Okay, feet out a little bit wider. And then we're just going to reach across our body, getting a bit of rotation through that torso. And again, reaching as far as you can. So we're getting some length through our back as well. So today we're going to be doing a strength exercise, and then we're going to be sort of doing alternating between kind of like a cardio exercise. So generally like a body weight exercise, just to get our heart rate up a little bit. Okay, then we're going to go into some hip circles. But again, as always, you know, you can modify these. You can sit down in the chair if you need to change direction. But as always, I'll give lots of modifications. Okay, now keeping your feet where they are, we're just going to rotate our pelvis. So we're just getting rotation through the pelvis a little bit here. Really nice, well done. Bring those knees together a little bit, so we're just bringing those knees forwards and backwards. And again, almost like we're reaching our bum to go up towards the sky. So getting a bit of a hamstring stretch too. So kind of like lifting your bum up towards the sky. Lovely, and then we go, if you need the support of the wall, just again, nice little rotation of the ankles. And then switch direction. And then other side. And then other direction. Lovely, okay, then we're going to go down into a squat. So we're going to squat down, reach our arms up and down. Again, you can do your sit-to sounds from your chair. Nice, inhale down, exhale up. Lovely, and then we're just going to bring our arms from the side, getting those hips as well. Just getting our heart rate up a little bit. Very good, in 3, 2, 1. And again, just march it out, swing those arms. Okay, so our first exercise, we're going to do either body weight or you can hold your weight in front of you. It's a bit tricky to do these ones with a resistance band because often the resistance band's not long enough. So we're going to do our squat, okay? If you have your weight, then you can hold your weight in front of you. But if you've just got a resistance band, it might not work because it just doesn't work very well. So, okay. So when you're ready, in 2, 1, and go. So you're going to do your squats up and down, holding that weight in kind of a goblet position. So you can see it's just here. If you've got 2 very light weights, you can hold them together. Really good. Okay, and 2, 1, rest there. Okay, so we've got that rest. So next up, we're going to do a cardio exercise. We're basically going to be stepping forward, bringing our arms and coming back. So it's going to feel, it's a low impact one, so everyone can do it. But again, you pick how big your step is. Okay, when you're ready, and go. So again, you're making your body as big as you can. Big steps. Again, if you just want to do the legs, that's going to take it, it's going to feel a little bit less intense because you're not having to put your arms above your head. So if that feels more manageable, just stay there. Really good, well done. And again, don't worry about your coordination. Okay, and 2, 1, rest. Okay, so we're gonna have a little bit longer rest, just let your heart rate come back again before I demonstrate the next exercise, because everyone likes to do it with me and they don't get the rest that they need. So with your weight or your resistance band, okay, so with the weight, we're gonna be going down like so. If you've got a resistance band, you're going to be standing on your resistance band like so, okay? And the same principle, you're gonna sit your bum back, okay? And then as you stand, you're gonna pull you'll feel the resistance, okay? So the resistance is slightly different with a band compared to holding a weight. And when you're ready, so you're hinging at the hips, so you're sending your bum backwards as opposed to going downwards, okay? So sit your bum back and pull up. Sit your bum back, pull up. Really good. Keep going with those. Again, if you've still got your weight, you can still do the same. So you're just still doing the same movement, but the weight's just in front of you. Really good. Okay, when you're ready, and rest there. Fab. We're going to get the opportunity to do these again, so don't feel, sometimes we just have to do a movement a couple of times to feel it, okay? So next up, we've got a lateral step. So you're going to step from side to side, and then you're going to tap your foot behind you. Okay, so just a big step, and then tap. Big step, tap. Really good. Again, if you need to hold on to your chair, you can do the same. So you're just doing a nice big step and then tapping that foot behind you. Again, if you want to have a bit of a hop, if you're feeling like you've got a bit more energy today, you can do a little bit of a hop. And 2, 1, brilliant. Okay, next one, you've got the option with your resistance band to do a chest press. So you basically roll it in your hands like so. Come a bit closer, keeping your knees nice and soft, and then you're going to press away, okay? If you don't have a resistance band, then you are going into your regular press-ups, either from the wall or down on the ground. So it's the same exercise, but just slightly different, okay? So whatever equipment you have, we'll start together, right? When you're ready, and go. So again, a lot of the time, people when they're in this position, they will lock their knees out, and then they're really kind of lengthening through the front. So we want to keep our core nice and engaged in this one. So I always say, just keep those knees a little soft, a little bit of a bend. Inhale, exhale on the effort. Okay, one more. Really good. Okay. So next up with our cardio exercise, we have got our knee lifts, okay? So we are just bringing our knees up and down really high. And again, getting some movement with those arms as well. When you're ready, and go. Again, you pick the intensity to what feels good for you. We're going to be doing it for 40 seconds, so have that in mind. So big knees, bringing those arms. If you want to, you can go a little bit quicker. But this is your nice lower impact, and again, because you're swinging your arms and your legs, we're getting our heart rate up. Okay, when you're ready, and rest there, well done. So again, help that heart rate come down. We've got 20 seconds to recover from our cardio one. Well done. Okay, so we're going to go back to the beginning. So we're going to go back to our goblet squats. Okay, so again, that's with our weight in front of our chest. And if you don't have a weight, you can just do this body weight. Okay, when you're ready, and go. So you're going to go down and up, down and up. Really good, everyone, well done. Again, imagine that you are sitting on a chair and then coming up again, nice and controlled. One more. Well done. Okay. Going back to our box step and then bringing those arms up as well, okay? When you're ready, in 2, 1, and go. So bringing those arms. Again, maybe change that lead leg compared to what you did last time. So maybe change the lead leg this time and lead arm. Again, if this is feeling quite tough, just keep your hands on your hips and do those big steps. That feels a bit more manageable. Well done, everyone, really good. Again, don't care which arm, leg and everything, as long as your body's moving. Really good. And rest there, well done. Okay, just let that heart rate again, take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale again, getting in control of your breath is really important. So again, just taking those slow, calculated breaths. So next up, we've got our Romanian deadlift. So again, we're just going down with the weight if you've got a weight. Or if you've got your resistance band, stepping on that, getting it wrapped around your hand, and then we're standing up, sitting that bum down, and then pressing up. So it's almost like you're pulling the weight up and you're having to push through your feet to be able to stand up. So it's slightly different to a weight. Again, depending on how tough your resistance band is, it's going to feel, it's going to get that intensity that you need. Well done. One more. Pop that one down. Next up, we've got those lateral steps, so all those ski hops. Okay, when you're ready, and go. So you're going to step, step, sort of like tapping behind you. And again, you've got that option to do that, a nice low impact option, or you've got the option to do a bit of a hop. Really good, everyone, well done. In 2, 1, rest there. Okay, you've got the option to do your press up on the wall or press up down on the ground, or your resistance band press, okay? So using that resistance band, rolling it around, and I like to pop it underneath my armpits, okay? So it's kind of around my, sort of my bra strap. Everyone knows where those are, regardless if you wear them yourself. So when you're ready, you're gonna press forward and press back. Press forward, press back. And again, nice inhale in this position here, and then we're gonna exhale, press. Again, just using that breath just helps you to get your heart rate down a little bit as well. Also helps you to manage pressure. Okay, last one. Brilliant. And then in our last exercise, we have got our high knees. But again, you've got the option to keep it steady on the ground or go a little bit quicker, okay? So when you're ready, and go. You've got those big arms, again, don't remember. And again, if you are feeling like you need a little bit less energy, then just keep your arms a bit lower down. It's normally the arms which really get your heart rate going. Yeah, a little bit harder if you want to. Or you can stay down here with me. We're almost there. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Rest there, guys. Well done. Have a drink. Have a rest. Wipe your brow. Really good. Lovely. Okay, so we're gonna be resting for a good minute and a half, just because we are working that little bit harder today. Really good. Again, if you just want to be able to just be moving a little bit in between, again, there's no harm in just kind of keeping your body going, but we're just taking a bit more active rest, just to kind of get that heart rate down before we crack on with our next round. Lovely. Okay, I'm going to demonstrate the first exercise before we get going. So with a resistance band, we are doing a bent over row. Okay, so much like the Romanian deadlift that we did at the beginning, I'm in this position, so I'm in this bent over position, and then I'm just rowing my hands up towards my hips, okay, like so. If you've got a dumbbell, then you're in the same position and you're going to row towards your tummy, okay? But if you've got the band, it's going to feel a little bit harder depending on what weights you have at home. Okay, so when you're ready, sit that bum back, get your arms there, and then just bring them up towards your hip pockets. Again, use that exhale on the effort. Really good, everyone. Well done. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Let that band out of the way. Okay, next up we've got jumping jacks or half jacks, okay? So the half jacks are stepping out to the side and bringing those arms up. Full jacks are like a star jump, okay? So when you're ready, and go. So these are your half jacks. Yeah, making sure you're breathing, getting that oxygen to all those muscles. Okay, in 3, 2, 1, rest. You've got longer rest here, 20 seconds, okay? Right. You've got the option here to either hold your weight out in front of you, okay? Or with the band, you're going to create a little bit of tension in that band. So it's not floppy, create a little bit of tension, okay? And then we're going to do a knee nice and slowly. So we're doing these knee lifts, really balancing on one leg and doing it really slowly with lots of intention. So don't speed this up. It's about trying to balance on one leg. Keeping that tension in the band, which is going to be really good for your core strength as well. Again, just stepping on one foot, then changing the next. Again, if you just need to be next to a wall, just in case you feel a bit off balance, you've got it there just to help you. Okay, and rest there. Shake those arms out, guys, well done. Okay, next up, it's gonna be like an aerobics class now. So we're gonna do those good old fashioned hamstring curls. So we're gonna be reaching forward and then flipping our heels in towards our bum. When you're ready, and go. Reaching forward is going to be less intense than reaching up and pulling down. So again, that getting your hands above your heart is what makes your heart work harder. But again, if you just want to keep it down here, then that's absolutely fine too. Again, a little hop as well if you want to make it a bit more energetic, a bit more playful. Really good, well done. 2, 1, rest, well done. Okay, next up, we've got our crab walk. So we've done these a couple of weeks ago, but you can, if you've got a weight, you can keep weight in front of you, like so. If you have a band, we are going to wrap it around our thighs slightly and do a little bit of a crossover like this, okay? So hopefully you can see that quite well there. So I'm just wrapping it around, crossing it over, okay? And then again, sitting that bum back a little bit, so we're not curling like this, keeping that back nice and long, and then we're gonna do our walks to the side. If you've only got a little bit of space, just do your 2 steps in one direction and then 2 steps in the other. If you've got a little bit longer, then you can. Make sure you breathe with this one. Everyone holds their breath in this one. Make sure you use that, get that oxygen to those muscles. Really good. Okay, in 3, 2, 1, fab. Okay. Then our last cardio one for this round before we repeat it is our punches, okay? So again, nice soft knees with this, okay? Get your guard up. One of my favorite ways to just get your heart rate up, okay? And when you're ready, we're gonna go into those punches, okay? Make sure you're breathing, because that's gonna help you kind of get that nice core stability. Try not to do this with your hips too much. Try and keep a little bit of stability through your core. Really good. Ten more seconds, keep going. 3, 2, 1. Okay, have a bit of rest here. So I'm going to go through those one more time, and then you'll be pleased to know we're done. So because we've been a bit more vigorous today, we're not doing the full 45, 40 minutes that we normally do. We're getting nearly there, but not as long as we normally do. Okay, so bent over row, so either with your resistance band or with your dumbbell. Okay, so again, sit that bum back, and when you're ready, Go. So again, I'm using the exhale as I pull up. Almost there. 2, 1, well done. Okay, then we are into our jumping jacks. So you can either do your full jacks or you can do your half jacks. And when you're ready, and go. Stepping out is your half jack, or you've got your full jacks, like so. Well done, everyone, really good. Again, if your arms are feeling tired, just clap in front of you if that feels more manageable. Okay, stopping in 3, 2, 1, rest. Okay, with your resistance band, this one's quite nice to try and get our heart rate back down again. Okay, so bringing your hands in front. If you've got a dumbbell, you can hold your dumbbell in front. Again, tip here, don't pick one super heavy, but you're basically having to hold your breath and hold up. Okay, so it's just to kind of keep your core a little bit active through this exercise. So when you're ready, we're gonna slowly bring those knees up and down. And again, this isn't about being super quick with this. Just being able to breathe, keeping that tension on your band. Really good. Fabulous. You can use your balance, that's fine. Just start again. And last one. Really good. Give those arms a shake out. Get the blood back into them. Okay. Next up, we've got our hamstring curls. So again, you've got the option to reach forward and pull back. Again, this is kind of your standard option. Again, you can be a little bit more energetic with it if you want to, a bit of jumpy, or you can do your reaching up and down. Again, that's going to be a little bit harder because you're getting your hands above your heart. What I love about home workouts is that you don't need to be super coordinated because no one else is looking at you and you can just do it at home. No judgment. Love it. Okay, 2, 1. Okay, you've got your crab walks next. So you can either hold onto your dumbbell in front of you, or you can have your resistance bands around your legs, which is going to work those glute muscles a bit more. With the dumbbell, it's kind of working your core a little bit more. So I kind of like my resistance band sort of just above my knees, not too far up my legs. Cross it over and create a bit of tension in those arms. Okay, and when you're ready, okay. Enjoy breathing. Oh, I don't know, really good. Two, 1, drop that one down, and then we're finishing up on our punches. So again, nice bent, sort of like bent knees. Imagine if someone's going to come at you right now, you're being nice and sturdy in the ground. So imagine you're really gripping the ground. And when you're ready, and go. Use that breath. Really good. Keep going. Almost there. 5 seconds to go. 2, 1, and you're done. Well done. Okay, have a little drink, and then we're going to come down onto the ground. Just thinking, if you're on your chair, then I will show you how to do that. But unfortunately, I've forgotten my chair. It's out in the other room because I moved it out earlier. So if everyone's able to get down the ground, that's fab. But if you're not able to, then please just sit in your chair and I'll give you some instructions of what to do in your chair, okay? So again, nothing too strenuous here. We're just gonna get our heart rate down. So just bringing your hand onto your heart and onto your tummy. And you'll start to slow down that breath, taking some big, deep breaths in. And nice long breaths out. Relax your belly. Feeling that breath going in through your nose. Again, just noticing the temperature as it goes in through your nose, like a bit cooler. As it comes out through your mouth, notice that change as it gets warmer. And elongate, exhale. Feeling all that tension in your body melt away with every exhale. Breathing away that tension in your jaw, in your shoulders, maybe in your back, and just shifting your position to a place that feels comfy. Lovely. Okay, bringing your one hand onto the ground. If you're on your chair, you're going to hold on to one side of your chair. And then we're going to lean over, reaching up. Again, this isn't about getting as far over as possible. It's just about opening up that side of your rib cage. I'm going to take 3 breaths in this position. So really directing your breath into this side of your rib cage. One more. And as you exhale, come back to your center. And then we're going to go over to the other side. Again, really reaching your ribs up towards the sky. Breathing into that space. And on your third exhale, yeah, lovely. Okay, if you're on the ground, you're going to bring one leg out to the side here. If you're on the chair, then you're just going to sort of lengthen one leg out in front of you. Make sure you're sitting on the edge of your chair. Okay, and then we're all going to kind of lean forward towards our toes. So I'm not bending forward like this. I'm just kind of leaning my body over, reaching my toes as far as I can, and really trying to bring my toes towards me. I'm still keeping my back nice and long. Again, you might feel a nice stretch going through the sort of side here as well. Increase that by reaching over. And then switch sides. So switch over to the other side. And then reaching towards that. So again, just kind of like folding yourself over your hip. Again, it's not about trying to get as much in your toes as possible. It's just more about getting that length and stretch through your hamstring. Lovely. And then for those who are on the ground, you're going to come onto your hands and knees. If you're on your chair, then you can just stay seated on your chair and do some seated cat-cows. So we're doing like pelvic tilts, or you can stand on your feet and then place your hands on your chair and do the same. So kind of tucking our tailbone under, tucking it out. Just getting that movement through your spine. Again, everyone's going to have different ranges of motion, so just do what feels good for you. And then just do some circles, going in one direction and then change direction. Again, hips can get very stiff and we don't give them lots of ranges of motion generally. Movements like this often feel a little bit silly or awkward, but again, we just need to do it more just to kind of get that movement through our hips. Okay, coming up to standing. Okay, just bring one arm across. And again, taking some deep breaths here. Maybe do your 3 breaths. And because you've got your arm compressed against your chest, you're just opening up through the back. So you're kind of breathing into the back of your rib cage, which is really nice, just creating a bit of space there. And then once you've done your 3 breaths, you can change over to the other side. Quite like holding stretches for the count of breaths rather than numbers. Lovely. And then we're just going to do our big bubble to finish. So you're going to inhale, reach as far down as you can, reach up as high as you can, all the way out to the sides. Reaching up, exhaling down, inhale up, and exhale down. Really good, everyone. Well done. Thank you very much.